So welcome to today's class. We're going to do a Kriya yoga set for the positive mind. So this one, it's one of my favorite ones to do. So first posture, you're going to sit as you are here in easy pose. Hands will rest on the knees. We're going to do some Sufi grinds. So a Sufi grind, it is this movement here. So the spine is nice and loose, nice and flexible, and it creates a grinding motion on your sitting bones. So place the hands on the knees, shoulders back, heart centered, chest is lifted up. Spine, you're going to inhale as you circle forward, and exhale as you circle back. So if you can imagine you're sitting in the middle of a small hula hoop, and you're trying to touch the inside of the circumference of it. And when you circle forward, you lean forward. When you circle back, you lean back. And you continue with that. So close the eyes, breathe through your nose. Inhale as you circle forward, exhale as you circle back. Make big, slow circles. And the forehead is relaxed, jaw relaxed. You can focus on your third eye point. Inhale as you circle forward, exhale as you circle back. And you are also going to use the mantra Sat Nam. So again, this is done silently. So as you inhale, you repeat the word Sat. As you exhale, you repeat the word Nam. So all your attention is on the breath, the movement, the mantra, focusing on the third eye. Now you're going to change direction. Same movement, just go the opposite way. Big circles. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. So keep all your attention on the breath and the mantra. Come back to the start position. Take a deep inhale in. Hold your breath and squeeze the root block. So then squeeze the anus, pelvic floor, pull the belly button towards the spine, squeeze tight. Hold that position. Exhale all the air out. Empty the lungs. Hold your breath out. Squeeze the root block. Again. And inhale. And exhale. For the next one, you're going to stretch your legs all the way out front. Now, if you want to sit on the cushion or sit on the block, especially if you find your lower back is rounding down, sitting up on something can really help and make the posture more comfortable. legs are out front, feet can be close together, or you can have a little bit of distance between them if you like. Toes are pointed up and pull back. You're going to stretch your arms all the way up like this. Arms are in line with the ears and palms are facing in towards each other. You lock the arms in place and we're going to move from the waist. Inhale as I stretch up, exhale as I bend forward. Inhale up, exhale down. Again, I'm not moving the arms, they're locked in place. So move with the breath. Inhale deeply as you stretch up, reach tall, lift the chest. Exhale as you come gently down. Inhale up, exhale down. And just keep moving with the breath. Again, the eyes are closed, you're focusing on your third eye point, breathing in and out through your nose. And if you can't breathe, if your nose is blocked, it's okay to narrow the lips and breathe through the mouth. And again, you're using the mantra Sat Nam. So you're inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. And you just do your best to keep moving. Inhaling, stretching up, exhaling, bending forward. So keep your attention on your breath, your attention on the mantra. Each inhale, it's a deep breath in as you stretch up. Exhale completely as you come forward. And take a deep inhale in, stretch up, hold the breath, hold the posture, squeeze the root lock. And exhale, and relax the hands down. The arms a little shake if they need. And the next posture, we will sit in easy pose, again, or if you need to have the legs straight out, that's okay as well. The movement here is we're going to roll the shoulders. As we roll one forward, we roll the other one back. So big slow circles. Keep the hands on the knees, elbows against the ribs. Sit up nice and tall, then begin to roll the shoulders. As one goes forward, the other goes back. Doesn't matter which way you're going, we'll switch halfway. So just big slow circles. The eyes will be gently closed. You're focusing on the third eye. Breathe long and deep. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. And all your attention on the breath, on the mantra, on the movement. Big slow circles with the shoulders. Now change direction. So just go the opposite way, big circles. Keeping your attention on the breath and the mantra. Keep focusing on the third eye. the inhale, lift up the shoulders, hold the breath, the posture, squeeze the root lock. And exhale and relax your shoulders down. For the next one, you are going to stretch your left leg all the way up front. Sole of the right foot will come against the inner thigh. If you need to support your knee with a cushion or a block, do so, especially if you've got tight hips. You're then going to face the extended leg, just shimmy around a bit on the sitting bones. You're going to leave the hands resting anywhere along the leg that's comfortable. What we'll be doing is we'll be relaxing down to the stretch. We're going to remain here. We're going to do a breath of fire. So take a deep inhale in. Exhale and relax down into the stretch. Remain there and begin breath of fire. So equal inhale, equal exhale. Concentrate on the breath. Try to keep the forehead and jaw relaxed. You're focusing on the third eye. Your attention is on your breath. That's a nice steady pace with the breath. If you're finding the breath very easy, you can always pick up the pace a little bit. But again, try to keep the inhale and exhale equal length. Take a deep inhale in and hold the breath. Squeeze the root lock. And exhale and sit up nice and tall. Now stretch the legs out. We're going to swap sides. Shake them out. Switch legs. Sole the left foot against the inner thigh. Right leg extended out. Support the knee if you need. Face the extended leg, shimmy around a bit on your sitting bones. Toes pointed up. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, relax down to the stretch. Remain there. Begin breath of fire. So equal inhale, equal exhale. Concentrate on the breath. Forehead relaxed, jaw relaxed. Focusing on the third eye point. So keep going. Relax down into the position as best you can. Okay, remain in that position. Take a deep inhale in. Hold the breath. Squeeze the root lock. And exhale. And come sitting up tall. You can stretch legs out. Give them a little shake. For our next posture, we're going to come up to standing and we're going to do a few squats. So if you have dodgy knees, you don't have to come down too low with this one, just come down a little bit and go at your own pace. So for the squats, the most important thing is that knees follow toes. So if your toes are forward, knees go forward. If your feet are out a little wider and they're pointing out to the side, knees follow toes. It's important that you're not collapsing down and the legs are coming in like that. So again, just go nice and slow if you need. So we'll bring the hands out front for balance. On the inhale, you're going to squat down. Exhale, you're going to stand up. Inhale down, exhale up. And you do your best to keep going with that. Move with the breath, breathe through your nose. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, come up. When you're squatting down, push the bum back as far as you can. Keep the chest lifted as best you can. If you need to keep your eyes open for balance, you can do so. However, if you want, close the eyes. And just focus on the breath. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, come up. Again, going at a nice steady pace. And again, you can use the mantra, Sat Nam. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. So keep your awareness on the breath. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Almost there. And sit up tall, stand up tall, take a deep inhale in. Relax the hands down by the side as you're holding the breath. And slowly exhale. Just remain standing, eyes closed, breathe long and deep through your nose. So it's a deep inhale in, a controlled exhale out. And inhale, and exhale, we come back down onto the mat. For this next one, we're going to roll the shoulders, but this time it'll be a little bit different. We're going to roll them in the same direction. So you're sitting in easy pose, hands resting on the knees, elbows against the ribs. You want to inhale, up and back, exhale, forward and down. Inhale, up and back, exhale, forward and down. But stay sitting tall, keep the chest lifted, keep the chin lifted, and just move the shoulders. So inhale, up and back, exhale, forward and down. Inhale, up and back, exhale, forward and down. And continue with that, big, slow circles. Eyes gently closed, focus on the third eye. Inhale, up and back, exhale, forward and down. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. And now change direction. Inhale forward and up, exhale back and down. Inhale forward and up, exhale back and down. So big circles. Again, forehead and jaw relaxed. Focus on the third eye. Inhale sat, exhale lamb. Take a deep inhale in, lift the shoulders up, hold the breath, the posture, squeeze the root lock. And exhale and relax the shoulders down. Okay, so for the next one, you're going to come lying on your back, and the position is like this. The head stays on the mat, the legs are stretched up, toes are pulled back as if you were standing on the ceiling. Now, if you struggle with this, you can always make a little ball with the fist and have the hands underneath the hips, or some people do in class, they will just put a cushion underneath the bone here, like so, underneath the lower back to help. So it's either cushion, hands, or else hands by the side, so whichever one you can manage. So come lying on the back, stretch the legs up as best you can, take half an inhale in, and begin breath of fire. So do your best to hold this position. And the head stays on the mat, legs stretched up, eyes are gently closed, concentrating on the breath. Equal inhale, equal exhale. So this will stimulate the digestive system, strengthen the nervous system. And you do your best to hold it. So again, this posture, because it's working the nervous system, you might find that the legs can shake a little bit in it. Again, do your best to hold it. If it gets too much for you, bring the knees down. You can hug them in to your chest for a second. Take a breath or two. Stretch them back up whenever you can. Do your best to hold the posture steady. Just concentrate on the breath. So there's not long left. Keep going. That's it, just 10 more seconds left. Take a deep inhale in, hold the breath, hold the posture, squeeze the root lock. And exhale, you can lower the legs down, you can just hug the knees into the chest, just relax there on your back, take a few long deep breaths. And inhale, and exhale. For the next one, you're going to come to sitting in easy pose. We're going to work the arms this time. So this will work the heart, the lungs, the digestive system, gives the thymus gland a little boost. Hands will be extended out front. So you're sitting up tall, elbows straight, and we move from the shoulders. You're going to inhale up to about 60, 70 degrees, exhale, lower down. So inhaling up to about here, exhale, bring the hands down. So nice and steady with the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So the eyes are closed, focus on the third eye. You can inhale sat, exhale down. That's it. Keep going. Focus on the breath. Focus on the mantra. Your eyes are on the third eye point. Keep the elbows as straight as you possibly can. Keep sitting up tall. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the chin lifted. Again, if the arms start to get tired, breathe a little stronger, move a little faster. So do your best to keep going. So we're nearly there, so we are. So just 15 more seconds. Inhale, stretch up, hold the breath, the posture, squeeze the root lock. And exhale, and relax the hands all the way down. So you see the arms a little shake or stretch, you can do so. So we have 3 more to do. This next one, you will come up to standing. And what we'll do is we'll be interlacing the fingers like so. So 3 fingers interlocked, index fingers pointed forward and pressed together, and the thumbs are crossed. You will stand, the feet will be about hip distance. You're going to stretch your arms all the way up so that they're in line with the ears. Here we're stretching up and we're leaning back a little bit. Now if you have a bad back, don't lean back far at all, make it very slight. And in this position then we're going to do a breath of fire. So when you're ready, hands together, stretch the arms up so they're hugging the ears, reach up tall, lean back, and begin breath of fire. And you do your best to hold that. So again, if you're stretching up and leaning back a lot, you'll find they call this the miracle stretch, because it's a miracle if you don't shake in it. It'll strengthen and stretch the whole nervous system. So you do your best with it. Again, keep the hands pressed together, keep stretching up, keep leaning back as best you can, and concentrate on the breath. Do your best to keep going, keep stretching up, keep leaning back if you can, focus on the breath. Do your best to hold it. If it gets too much, you can always just lower the hands down onto the head for a second or two. Keep going with the breath. Ten more seconds. Take a deep inhale in, hold the breath, hold the posture, squeeze the root lock. And stretch. Lean back, squeeze the root lock. Exhale and relax the hands all the way down. And you can just stand there, hands by the side, eyes closed, take a few long, deep breaths. And we'll inhale and exhale. Okay, second last posture. You are going to come up lying on your back. Now I would suggest, the full posture is having the hands up here. However, I would suggest making a ball to fists and just supporting your lower back. The movement is that it's a scissors movement. So one leg is going to be about 6 inches above the ground. The other is about 2 feet. And then we switch with the breath. Inhale, exhale, head stays on the mat. It's this movement here. So it'll work the psoas muscles and work the third chakra, the core. So when you're ready, come lying on your back, the lower back pushed into the mat. And then when you're ready, move with the breath. Inhale, switch, exhale, switch. Now, if you really have issues with your back, you can always put a little bend in the knees. But if you're doing that, make sure you're still lifting the legs up and down and not doing a bicycle. But try to keep the legs as straight as you possibly can. And again, the eyes are closed. Strong breath, strong movement. So again, this is going to work the psoas muscles at the front of the hips. So again, this helps rid of a huge amount of stress and tension from the body. But again, in order to do that, it requires a little bit of hard work. Also, this is going to work the third chakra, the third energy center in the navel. And again, that's the center for willpower, determination, grit, commitment, energy. So again, keep going, do your best. Again, when you start to get tired, breathe harder, move faster. I find that helps. And also with this one, you'll find that you might be able to keep going for the whole end of time. That's okay, you do your best, keep going until you need to stop. Then if you pause, take a breath or two, and start back again. That's the most important thing, is that you don't quit. It's okay to stop, take a breath or two, then grit your teeth, go again. So again, this third energy center is the fire element, is the transformational center. So we're almost there, keep going, focus on the breath. That's it, strong breath, strong movement. We're almost there, 10 more seconds, keep going. And relax the legs down, take a deep inhale in, and exhale. So just relax there on your back. If you want to, you can hug your knees into your chest, or you can keep the legs just stretched out there. Just take a few long, deep breaths. And inhale, and exhale. Okay, just one more to do. This one is triangle pose. So for this, you will come onto your hands and knees. And triangle pose, it's sometimes called downward facing dog. It is this position here. But to get into it, your hands are underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread out nice and wide. Your knees are underneath your hips, even a little bit back further down the hips. Your toes are tucked under, heels pointed up, feet are hip distance. Here, you push the hands into the mat, lifting the hips up nice and high, pushing the bum towards the wall behind you. You're then trying to get your chest towards your feet, push your heels towards the floor, push your backs and knees to the wall behind you, and you hold this position here.
Look back at your feet, they should be hip distance. If your heels are touching the ground, slide them back a little more. Do your best to hold this posture. Nice, long, strong arms, pushing the upper body away from the mat. Try to get your chest towards your feet so that the ears are in line with the arms. This will really stretch your shoulders. You hold this position here. In this posture, you're going to do a breath. It's 4-1. So you're going to inhale in 4 parts. So it's like 4 sniffs of air in. 1 long exhale out. If you can, you do this through the nose. If you're finding it difficult to breathe through the nose in this position, do it through the mouth. So 4 sniffs of air in. 1 exhale out. And do your best to hold the posture. So again, this will work a lot of the major muscles in the body. It strengthens the whole nervous system. So if you're not used to it, you might find that the arms shake a little bit in it. Do your best to hold it. If at any stage it gets too much, simply drop the knees back down onto the mat, take a few breaths, push back up whenever you can. But nice, long, strong arms, keep lifting the hips, keep pushing the heels towards the floor, keep trying to get your chest down towards your feet. Concentrate on the breath. Your eyes are gently closed, you're focusing on the third eye. 4 breaths in, 1 exhale out. So it's the last posture, do your best. We're almost there, so we are. Just 10 more seconds. Take a deep inhale in and hold the breath. Squeeze the root lock. And exhale, bring your knees back down onto the mat. Sit back on your heels. Spread the knees, drop the forehead onto the ground. Just relax there in child's pose as you breathe long and deep. So keep your attention on your breath. Take a deep inhale in. And exhale. You can come up and you can grab a blanket, just lie down on your back for a little relaxation. So for the relaxation, you just want to lie on your back, arms are by the side. It's a nice soft relaxed breath. You can breathe through your nose or your mouth, whichever is more relaxing, and just let the breath fall naturally.
Begin to take a few long, deep breaths. Stretch your arms out overhead, stretching up through the hands, down through the toes. Hug your knees into your chest. Just gently rock back and forth or from side to side, just to get energy moving along your spine again. And then whenever you're ready, you can either push yourself up to sitting or rock yourself up, and then get yourselves nice and comfortable for a little meditation.